Captain on the bridge.
Alright, captains, we are back on the bridge, and today we finally get to have fun with the legendary Vesta. Yes! So excited, so excited. Captains, you know we've been covering the news on the ship since it came out, and I could not be more happier. Now, I've mentioned before that I did not get the tier 6 versions. I only had the tier 5. So this really made more sense for me to get, and I am not disappointed. I really am not. This ship just looks so good. Now, usually I do love sort of more canon design, so on-screen accurate ship designs, but Cryptic have been knocking the designs out of the park. Now, when you look at it at a certain angle, this literally looks like the Intel Eclipse ship that we recently did a video on, and then sort of the backside of a Vesta. Now, the side profile is a little bellyish, but you know what? That's okay. I love it. I'm glad we own it. So what we're going to do actually is not just this build. We're going to make probably 3 or 4 because I have some ideas. Because this is a very unique ship. And it has actually auxiliary phaser cannons. Now, captains, you know, just a fair warning, you know I just do these builds for fun, just to show that it can do the elite content that we do here nightly on the Twitch bridge. Now, what we're going to do is go over the build, the weapons, space set, consoles, traits, stations, DOS, then take it into Elite Argala and see how it does. So here we go. So we named it the USS BESTA. Yes, we just named it the USS BESTA. Now it's the legendary Alien Intel Multi-Mission Explorer. Again, love this ship. And this is what we did with it. So 4 weapons. We have 4 of these Aux Phaser dual heavy cannons. And rolled these, but they're showing that we haven't re-rolled them. But okay. They were all re-rolled. That could just be a bug, but I did re-roll these all to damage 4 crit DM, but sure. I'm pretty sure this is still going to be able to go through Alien Argala. And what I had to do, though, was claim the ship 4 times. So, claim it once, get the Aux Cannon, discard it, claim it again, so on and so forth, until the 4th one where I get 4. So that's kind of what I did with it. So again, this is the bug. I did actually re-roll all of these to crit DM damage 4, but whatever. I'm pretty sure we'll do fine. So that's what we did with the 4 weapons. Again, this is special to this ship, so that's why we're using this. And we're going to also carry that theme over with the previous ship iterations as well. So the Deflector, nothing different. Elite Fleet Intervention Protomatter Deflector from your Fleet Colony. Your Deterring Secondary Deflector, which I just got from the exchange. Prevailing, why is that prevailing? That should have been innervated. Switch that now. Innervated. Oh, showing that. There you go. Was that already innervated? Sure, why not? Been a while. Elite Fleet Plasma Integrated. Oh, this was actually from your competition rep. The Elite Fleet Plasma Integrated Warp Core. This we got from the Fleet Spire. And we're using the Tilly's Review pending modified shield from your Discovery rep. The AF weapon here, we got the Trilithium Enhanced Omnidirectional Phaser Beam from the Mission Nexus. Bit of haste in there, phaser damage as well, because this does have phaser strips underneath the saucer there, and that's why. I actually don't even see the cannon ports here, but whatever, it is what it is. And also, because we love torpedoes in our aft, the Prolonged Engagement Photon Torpedo, which is our aft. Devices, we have the Kobayashi Maru Transponder, for its buff goodness, a Temporal Negotiator, and some battery amplifiers for some energy weapon goodness. Now, we decided to use all the traits here for that came from the previous ships and use all the sets together. Why? Because why not? I've never had the tier 6 one. I only had the tier 5, and it's been a while since I used the tier 5, so why not just use it here? And there was a happy accident that I did actually forget. This actually this comes with a quantum field focus controller, which is a quantum field focus phaser, which means it's kind of like a lance. So of the other builds that we're going to do for this is going to be included, and I cannot wait to do the other ones because I'm a little excited for that. This is going to fire a phaser beam, and we're going to pair it up with another phaser beam there, but I'll go over that when we get over it. The next in this set, from the tier 5, Vesta is a sympathetic fermion transceiver. Sure. And it is an AoE hull shield repair starship particle generators, plus 493.3 hit points per second, plus 184 shield regen, plus 15 starship exotic particle generator. Now, we don't have a lot of, or any, Saifu here, because captains, you know my Saifu is pretty weak. So the third, the set here is a multi-dimensional Graviton Shield. This is kinetic, reflect kinetic, repel nearby foes, immune to movement, debuffs to target plus 438 repel, to self plus 56.3 kinetic damage resistance, self immunity to movement debuff for 1 second. That's very cute. And it reflects up to 1.9 incoming kinetic damage back to the target for 1 second. This 1 second thing is a theme, but so the 3-piece here is what we're going to be working with. So 2-piece we get Chronoton Integrated Quantum Slipstream, which we're not going to use in the League Argala, but it's there. And third is the Quantum Focus Shield Bubble. The visual on this is pretty cool. I remember using this back in the day. Immunity to all damage for 1 second. Pretty cute. 100% shield resistance and weapons offline. So there you go. You get 1 second of breathing you need. Then the next console here is the Emulating Phaser Lance. This we get from our Pilot Deimos Destroyer, which you can get for your event reward. Captains, you know I love this one because it is a Phaser Lance. So we got 2 Phaser Lance going on here in this build. Plus 15.8 phaser damage, and then of course plus 43.8 Starship Shield Pen. And now is the next set. I believe these are the ones that actually come with a tier 6. So we'll go here, the Tachyon Wave Siphon. So plus 19 Starship Drain Expertise, plus 19 Starship Shield Restoration. A lot of that going on here in area effects. So to foe, minus shields, minus shield hardness, to self plus secondary shielding. So yes, we're going to use it. Why not? This one here, plus 50% exotic damage. We don't have exotic damage here, but we can use the flight turn rate, because why not? And there's a radiation bombardment, a cone of area of effect radiation damage, flight speed, turn rate, and damage resistance debuff. On first pulses, you go to target 1,713 radiation damage, 100% shield pen every 1 second. That's cute. Target minus 15% damage resistance rating, 1.3, target 39.3% flight speed every 1 second to target minus 39.3% flight turn rate every 1 second. See, this is a whole thing here. It's 1 second. It's just 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, because why not? We're going to use all this just for the fun of it. And then the isometric dispersal array for the plus 15% directed energy damage, plus 8% critical severity. That's pretty cool. I'll take it. Range cylinder, foe, heavy electrical damage, engines offline. Because why not? Foe is 14,571 electrical damage in 2-click cylinder radius. So why not? Some force powers in space. So this actually is a 4-piece. Now I'm not going to use the 4th piece here, but that 4th console comes from the Lucari Dorito ship, which is the protomatter field projector. We have used that. We're not going to use it on this one. Just I don't think I really need it. But the 2-piece here is 2.9 aux power setting. It's going to help. Plus 14.3 maximum shield capacity. That's cute. Set 3 plus 50% recharge speed for all multi-mission explorer consoles. Woohoo! Omnidirection tachyon wave emitter, isometric discharge array, radiation bombardment matrix, proto matter field projector. If I had it, don't have it. Now, if I were to use it, I would get this. Upgrades multi-mission explorer console powers. But we're not going to use it. Maybe the other wheels, but not this one. And that's okay. We'll go over the rest of the consoles here. We have the Lorca's custom fire controller, the Lorcator, 3.9% critical chance, plus 7.9 weapon power setting, of course 157.5 Starship Shield pen. From your Discovery rep, of course, and the opening salvo, because yes, we have to have 4 torpedoes, and we might as well make them quantum. We might as well use the opening salvo from the Titan Tier 6 ship. Captains, you know I love this console. Also improves our critical hit chance with our weapons. Woohoo! Now I will also use Domino. This comes from your Bajoran Interceptor. You can get from the Epic tier of the Phoenix prize pack with a plus 15% phaser damage, plus 20% AC rating, gives you weapon damage plus haste, extend kills by 10 seconds when it's in use. So 25 per second, 25% fire cycle haste for energy weapons, plus 25% bonus all damage, plus 25% recharge speed for bridge officer abilities, and 100% recharge speed for torpedo weapons. I do have torpedoes in the aft. Woohoo! Again, if you defeat a foe, it extends the duration while this is on by 2 seconds. Woohoo! Of course, we're going to use the Deprem because why not? Plus 11.3 all damage resistance rating, plus 19% directed energy damage. It's a great oh crap button. Gives you bonus damage resistance, and hull regen to suffer 20 seconds, plus 40% bonus damage, plus 100 bonus damage resistance rating, plus 500% hull regen. And then we're just going to use the hanger that comes with it, the Dinabe runabouts. Has phaser array, microphoton torpedoes, and tractor beam. Woohoo! Cute. Right. So what does this give us? You're working with a crit chance of 34.6%, crit severity 155. Now keep in mind, captains, of course, my Pendevers are ranked all the way to 600. That is why we're getting that high, because we have worked on that. So specialization, we're still using Intel and Temp Ops, because why not? Traits, here we go. This is what we decided to go with here. Good day to die, adaptive offense, self-modulating fire, inspirational leader, fragment of AI tech, superior cannon training, unconventional systems, Terran targeting systems, intelligence agent attaché, and of course the Boimler effect, because why not? Starship traits here: emergency weapon cycle, universal designs, overpowered and overgunned, carrier wave shield hacking. Captains, you know I love this one because it takes the shields off. And of course we're using Withering Barrage to extend cannon scatter volley. Base rep, nothing too different that we would use for energy builds. Precision, advanced charging systems, hand shield pen, magnified firepower, Kyler's duality. Because why not? Active space rep, anti-time entanglement singularity, biomolecular shield gen, force challenge, quantum singular manipulation, and factoring Tetron cascade. Stations, this is what we did, left to right, top to bottom. Of course, this is a full intel, but this is what we decided to do. Viral impulse burst, ionic turbulence. This power was hilarious. I've said it before. In the other intel builds we used, this used to make transwarp conduits dance, is what we called it. It made a dance. It was kind of hilarious. Eject warp plasma, distribute targeting, attack pattern beta, and of course cannon scatter volley 2. That's all we have. That's what's going to help our Ox cannons get some damage out there for the pew-pews. Emergency powered engines, emergency powered weapons, jam targeting sensors, scramble sensors, override subsystem safeties, and surgical strikes 2. I don't have 3. That should work probably. Tractor beam, there you go. You can upgrade this, captains, to the highest one if you want. You'll do a lot better than I do. There's that. We'll go to the buffs here. Our dupes. We'll go for our dupes. The 2, of course, on ground helping us in space, Neil Falconer. Gives us plus damage to when we're hitting Ziburg. Elder Malikaton, of course, more damage versus everyone. And for our dopes, we have energy weapons officers that help give us a chance to stack crit severity and crit chance when we fire energy weapons. A projectile weapons officer to help us stack crit severity when we fire projectiles. The emergency con, of course, they recharge evasive maneuvers when emergency powered engines is activated. Glyrene, more damage for the Berg when we go pew pew the Berg. So that's it, captains. That is the build. I am super excited to use this. It's been a long time waiting for this, ever since Mission Chicago. So what we're gonna do is take into Elite Argala. Before we do that, shout out to my caps here. We got Saren, Lucifer, and Anthony Taylor. So take it into an Elite Argala. See how it does. Sure, it'll do okay, but here we go. Captains, always remember Picard and Riker are always with us. Okay.
Ensign, take us out of here. Maximum warp.
Aye, sir.
Engage.
Woo. There you go. Super excited. Check this out. See how she does. This already looked good last night, I'm not gonna lie. So we just tweaked it a little bit here today, and we're gonna see how it does. Oof.
Tactical alert. Vessel approaching. Bearing 184, Mark 7.
All hands. Battle stations.
Weapons hot, deflectors to full.
Laser beam. We have to still have the laser beam action happening. There's that. Ooh. It suits the ship so well. Have a phaser beam. There you go, look at that. Can keep firing for like 12 seconds. Yeah. Oh, this is gonna be so cool. I can save our major buff for this next round. Oh, actually, this also does have a cloak, so...
You have entered an area. You are
Why
now
not
my
use
guest.
it?
Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their fog
Okay,
might
well.
come out of hiding.
Salvo console here. And that one. Look at that cone of devastation.
Keep
Hi.
concentrating fire on individual ships.
Ooh,
Separate
phaser
them
cannon.
and whittle down
Again.
their numbers.
Look at that. It's a stream of phasers. Tractor beam, take the shield off. Hi.
Not go quietly.
Oh, captains do not know how happy I am with this. Strikes, but why not? How about a nap torpedo? And if we feel like in trouble, we do have some shielding. Focus phaser fire there. It looks so. This is a continuous stream, captains. I have an idea of a ship to revisit because of this
You will stand down.
quantum
Surrender
phaser
to the
beam.
Benton Guard.
If I'm not mistaken, you can now put
Sensors
this
are
on
picking
any
up
ship.
small habitations in some of the asteroids.
Stuff up here.
Possibly
Open
consistent
salvo.
with temporary hideout.
Much shield for you. He's not a bad maneuverable ship. Pretty good. Vader. That's so good. Vader lance right away. And if you are actually using that phaser console from the Vesta, your target dies within the usage of that, it'll reset the counter. And it's only a minute cooldown. Hi, there's my secondary shield in there.
We do what we
Half
want,
torpedo for
where
you.
we want.
Just because let's use this quantum bubble shield. Look at that. I love the look of that shield. That is awesome. Can't do anything, but they can't hurt you either. So. Woo. This one. Why not? There to you, so it's good. After Pluto's going. Activating those in place so you can boost for your base.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency. We're jamming that spectrum on their comms now, but it was probably a call
There's the
for
force powers. It's like a cone that you put on your pet. Just me? There's that phaser beam. Yes! Take it out, take it out.
I'm
Yes!
taking you with me.
Woo! Right, we buff up here. And salvo. Out, sir.
That's got it.
Bam!
Excellent work. We'll send over a pacification party and take the suspect into custody.
Okay, that was super fun. That was super fun. Right, go over here. Let's go take a selfie. Captains,
you
if you
for
don't
your
know, one sec,
assistance.
sir. Captains, if you don't know, that is a ship selfie that we always take. Here, give our final thoughts. Let's find a good angle on this ship. How about that? Yes! Alright. Captain, so there you go. There was the build we did for it. Again, Captain, just keep in mind, this is just something I do for fun. Boy, was it ever fun. So, would I recommend the ship? 100%, Captains, if this is something that you can afford, if you have Zen burning. It's a great ship. I'm glad to have it. And we're going to do probably 3 or 4 more builds on this. Just to, again, just a fun casual build, because this is enough for the nightly pew-pews that we do here on the Twitch bridge. So I actually invite you, Caps, to come here nightly, that you can join on the pew-pew shenanigans. We don't take things too seriously. But there is the build. Again, I'm just super happy with this. I love the look of it. I love how it performed. For me, it is good enough for what I do here. So, Captains, we're going to leave it on this note.
Don't let them promote you. Don't let them transfer you. Don't let them do anything that takes
And
you off
we'll
the bridge
say,
of that ship,
yes,
'cause
let's
while
go!
you're there, you can make a difference.